It's day 6 of Yogtober. Well done for making it this far. Let's go. So I'm going to start on my knees today. On my knees, and we're just going to do the camel rolls, as I call it. So from the side, the sliding hands down the backs and hands down the fronts. This is from the Tibetan monk rejuvenation sequence, and I quite often do this in my classes, so I might maybe do all 5 of those moves. So down and up, so we're doing a little back bend and then rounding the spine. Little back bend, rounding the spine. And let's turn this into a full camel. You can always do it one hand at a time if you prefer. But if you can, take hold of both at the same time and push forward with the hips and look up to the ceiling as you really burst forth with the hips. Okay, good. Come back up and push down, and we'll do a little puppy here. So walking back on my mat, knees stay, well, really in line with the hips, and then your chest and chin go down to the ground. Come up onto the fingertips if you want. Good. And then just pat yourself backwards. Let's do the cat-cows. Dip and arch. Dip and arch. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling as you dip. Exhaling as you round. Good. Scoot the toes under and let's find our first downward facing dog. So deep breaths here in the dog. Get the heels down if you can. And what we're going to do now is just pad forward a tiny bit with the hands, or let your feet go slightly back, so that you can do an upward facing dog that doesn't touch the ground. Chest pushes through the arms, and we're going to swing from downward dog to upward dog. Let's try for 6. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. You can always do this from the knees if it's easier. Use the glutes to control this movement, and try and generate the movement from your center, from your core. 2, I think. Let's try for 3 and maybe in total 6. One more for good luck. Excellent, and let's stay down in this upward facing dog. Land it down and just look over one shoulder and the other. And just hold a nice still one. And push backwards, rolling onto the feet and heels, and do a stretch out, the child's pose. Back up onto the knees. Just no good transition into this one. We'll just do it clunkily. So we'll just come to your bottom and let your hands be just near the hips and your feet just with a nice bend in them like this, so that if you push up, you're the perfect distance away from your knees and heels are in line. So we'll do 6 of these. So squeeze up, swing down and draw the feet upwards. So you're really squeezing the thighs to lift up the heel. So up, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down. 2 more. Okay, and just hold it there, and swing down. Okay, good. While we're here in the Dandasana, just arms are by your side, gazing ahead, heels draw back, deep breaths in the Dandasana or staff pose. Excellent. Woo. Okay, another one that is, that all of these so far have been Tibetan monk rejuvenated, so I hope you're feeling rejuvenated already. Lie down, and we're just going to do the final one of these. Just have your palms face down and slightly underneath you. And we're going to just lift the legs up into the air and then draw them back down. So 6 of these, leg lifts. Some people lift up their head to meet the feet as well like this. That's it, well done. Excellent. And once you're down, bring the feet together and just place your hands as weights on the inner knee and breathe. So we'll come to sitting now, and I'm going to take our arms over to the left and then over to the right. Let's hold it over to the right. See if you can get your forearm down. Gaze up. And then over the other side. Looking forwards onto the knees. And lift up your hips. Pushing into the downward dog. Hand yourself back and roll up to stand. And just take hold of your left foot, cradling it from underneath, and try and stand, maintain your full position. That's it, so you should feel a nice stretch across the back of the neck, the shoulders, and then if it is possible, kick out. That's great. The next stage of this is trying to lower the body down. It's hard to balance. Have a good attempt at that. Same leg, just bring your hands to the knee and open outwards all the way. That's it a few times. And then if you really want to try something quite big, or a big move, we're going to kick it out to the side. And it's rather liberating. Woohoo! And see if you can just hold that balance, gaze on something ahead of you. Back in. So we'll just do the other side. Connect your hands underneath the feet and just hold that posture. Hold your gaze on something ahead of you. Kicking outwards, see if you can stretch that out, feel that lovely stretch across the top of the back, and then lower. If you can. I can never do it for too long. And then we'll just do the same thing again, opening out to the side, back in, and then take hold of your big toes and kick outwards and open out to the side. It's just the balance here that's really the issue. Some days are better than others. That's great. Okay, just come down to like a sumo squat. So bring your knees to about right angles here, shoulders push back, and just nice straight back. Breathing deeply. That's it, little goddess squat. Holding it there for a little bit longer than it feels comfortable. Slowly, and just move the feet inwards, slide down through the spine, get the elbows on the inside of the knees, and just draw yourself up through the crown in this garland pose. And let's be playful. Maybe if you're at home, get a cushion in front of you, slide your tops of your arm down the shins, and just have a play with taking the weight and one foot off and then the other. It is a good idea to put a cushion in front of you if you are doing it, or, on the sand is very good. And have a little go at holding the crow. Good. And just come down, all the way down to the ground. Bring your heels into the glutes, hands out at shoulder height, and just drop over to the right. Maybe guide the top leg off and just gently push it down to the ground as you look in the opposite direction. Let's try the other side. Palms down. Guide this top knee to the ground and look in the opposite way. in. Just pull the knees into the chest and rock side to side. Really lengthening the spine. Back of the head's down, lower back pushing into the ground. Take hands to the knees, link the big toes into splitty big circles, opening outwards and in. Outwards and in. Change direction. And just hold on to the edges of your feet and pull down the knees to the ground. Gazing up to the ceiling. And just rock on your spine up to sitting. Hope that was all right for you. Namaste.